Alright, so it should be back up by now. Did that help? If you missed anything, it's probably just me stabbing more roaches. Not very exciting, since I'm not really... I'm just kind of trudging my way through this ward. That guy coming in from the north is a real pain. I guess I'll try going back this way now that I've thinned out the ranks a bit. There we go. I just really want to kill more queens. I'm so tired of these massive crowds around me here. Maybe I should push them out first. That would reduce the number being made, perhaps. I would probably increase it, but still it would be a little... They would be less all over the place, at least. How do I open this door? I'll need to be over here then. Okay. I'd like this room much better if there was some way I could exploit the door behavior to stand on top of the door and be safe for a little bit. That stupid northern roach are really annoying. That stupid northern roach queen spawning northern roaches nonstop is very irritating. Like, without that, this room would be a lot more tolerable. I mean, as an interest, it's certainly a stimulating horde room, I'll give it that, but it's really just getting on my nerves not being able to kill things after a while. Oh, come on, I thought I pushed all the queens out of there. I'm just not paying much attention while I'm busy trying to survive, so... Maybe I undid that. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, there. All the queens are out of there. Now I just need to survive them being out of there. Somehow. Okay, most of the queens are out of there. Can I survive most of the queens being out? Yes, probably, maybe. I'm not sure how it qualifies as training when you're in real risk of dying all the time. Like, did someone actually seed this room, so quote-unquote, like in the old school term of seeding? Seed rooms like this in the forest specifically for Slime Master training? Like, is the guild really that hardcore about their training procedures? There's just too many roaches everywhere. Should I have started this differently? I mean, I'm already most of the way through all the dang cleans. I have to start this over. Okay, let's see. I couldn't really avoid letting that one out, so I may as well get the other out of there as well. Okay. One box is empty. No queens from it survive. I could probably trap one of the door opening roaches and still be fine, because it seems like every door is opened by each of the roaches in at least 2 or 3 places. But I don't really want to take the risk. I mean, I don't really want to bother. I don't know. What opens this? There we go. Maybe not. I need to time it better. There we go. That'll do it. Not quite. Okay, 2 boxes down. I hope this is still going and everyone hasn't just left. Did the audio fix when I stopped the stream and started up again? Oh, can't have that. How do I open this? Okay, yeah, that'll do. This is a lot more manageable than it was before. And now it's just this 4 keys here to deal with. Oh, come on, get out of the box. Thank you. Now, unless there's some nasty trick at the end, I'm basically done. And it doesn't look like there is. Okay, that was not really too bad of a room. I just started it very poorly the first time around. Wasn't that bad at all afterward. So that just leaves the room where I'm supposed to release things. Oh, actually, it leaves this room. Hold on. There's obviously a room here. It's some kind of room anyway. Like, I don't seem to actually be able to enter this room from here. How do I get in here? Is this one of those find the diagonal puzzle, the diagonal path, quote-unquote, puzzles? Or is there some really obvious alternate way in here? Or do I just stand here and the room solves itself? Now, it looks like something I have to enter. I guess I should be looking for diagonal paths into that room. Here's one. Is this one good enough? No, of course not. I'm not especially fond of this particular method of making a room hard to access. I saw an awful lot of it in Metroid. One of those Metroids, anyway. Maybe the second one? I didn't like it there either. And it had necessary things at the end of it too, and not just a secret room then. I mean, a secret room is necessary from a certain point of view. Am I supposed to get there from the north or south somehow? There is absolutely no way to get in from the north. The south looks pretty well capped off as well. Seems like there should be some way to get here, but I can't get here. Am I supposed to come in from another way to get like a level entrance that I can't see? I have no idea how to get into that room, which is really dumb. That shouldn't really be a problem at this point. Is it? I've been trying to figure out what's wrong for a while. If it's my connection or something else. Well, we're doing curiosity at the moment. I'm trying to comprehend how I'm supposed to enter this room. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I didn't see any way in there, so I guess I'm going to go try this room again. And then I'm going to finish this level, I think. So I don't know how this room is supposed to work. I have to open with these moves. And after that, I have to delay that roach on the right side for just a moment, for at least one turn, in order to ensure that I can do basically something like that. And then after this point, there's absolutely no way to get all three roaches out. So I must be doing something wrong. Like, is there another orb hiding somewhere that does the same thing as the existing one? I don't see how this could be possible. Like, they always bunch up the wrong way. Maybe I'm just supposed to hold this for a while? No, that doesn't do anything. Well, it does do something, but I have to open that door or else it'll get stuck. And then I have to close this door for a couple of turns, or else that will get stuck. I have to close that door or else he'll get stuck. And then I have to close this door or else he'll get stuck, but if I close this door then he gets stuck. So how is this supposed to be possible? The orb is way too far away for me to just run over there once they're close. I don't get this room. How is this supposed to be doable? Well, I guess guess I'll have to cut curiosity off here because I liked all of the rooms except that this one I can't figure out at all. I didn't like this room at first, but it's kind of a really nice... It's kind of an interesting boardroom where managing what you do from the beginning is the best idea. So I liked the rest of these rooms just fine, I think. Yeah, I liked all of these pretty much. Except this one. How do I get in here? There's no way into this room. Neither of these entrances are entrances. And there's no way to get there either. There's no way to get in from the north or south. Oh well. This is curiosity. I should just answer in my voice, I guess. This is not a voice filter. It's something wrong with my connection or something. I don't know. I can't even hear what's going on. Well, anyway, this is curiosity. I've kind of run out of ideas for how to solve the rooms in it, so I'm gonna say I did about a level of curiosity, so that's not bad. Let's move on. Cycles by Blue Blue. Mithra's job is to clean out the Citizen Automatorama, a mysterious new local business. Automatorama. Ugh. Level 1. Mithra was hired to clean out a place called Citizen Automatorama. Automatorama. Say it 5 times fast. I didn't even know this was here, said Mithra. Thanks, Mithra. And what a ridiculous name, but no matter. Monsters are monsters. He is met there by a lone security guard. When the seed problem got worse, we did the obvious thing. We brought in some dungeon roaches to scare them away. Yeah, that's, You what? But that didn't help very much. And the roaches wouldn't leave. Can you believe it? So we set up some dried briar traps to catch the roaches. I'm just going to let an appropriately long comedic pause for that. I see. But a lot of roaches evaded the traps. And I'm starting to think the briar is more trouble than it's worth. You think? Okay, well, I guess I'd better get to work. I'm sure our citizen automatons won't give you any trouble. But if you need to, it's okay to drop them into pits. They'll be collected and replaced automatically. Okay? How would these things give me trouble? Are they dangerous? How do they work? Good question. Don't worry, I programmed them to help you. But since you seem interested, feel free to browse our library. There are some technical manuals there. Thanks. You're welcome. Good luck. Okay. This must be the library. Each citizen bot constructs and remembers its own list of relay stations and visits the stations in the order of the list. The list starts out empty. It finds the first relay station. These are just citizens, right? They're just citizens. You're trying to explain citizen behavior as if they were a thing you designed. It feels a bit silly. Yeah, okay. To visit a relay station, names for one of the 8 tiles adjacent to the station, blah, 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 blah. After visiting the last station, it looks around to see if there are any regional stations that are not yet on its list. If it finds any in the nearest one, blah, 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 blah. Multiple new relay stations are the same number. It selects the one that's nearest by a straight line distance. If it doesn't find any new, it can get to. It starts over and goes to the first station on the list. Connection issue of some sort. I really don't know. Should I try restarting something? Should I try unplugging my mic and plugging it back in? I don't know. Does the game audio sound weird too? Hold on. I'm going to turn up the game audio. Does that sound distorted too? could be my microphone if I don't know. How can I test this quickly? Just a second. I'm gonna... Where do I keep Audacity these days? Here it is. I'm just gonna test it real quick. Testing the microphone, testing it. Testing the microphone, testing it. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. That sounds like my microphone is broken. Just slightly broken. Well, its connection to the computer is wrong. Most likely the wires got screwed up or something, and that's why. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know if I have any spare microphones, but if you can understand me, I guess I'll have to make do with this. Oh, dear. So, I just had a close look at this microphone. It has like a wire that has like thread-like appearance outside of the wire proper, but the place where the wire attaches to the base, it looks like a little bit of the actual copper of the wire is sticking out. I don't know if me picking up the microphone is helping or not. In fact, probably nothing will help, so I don't know. That's a shame because this is a very nice microphone. I've already had a laptop break on me last week. Oh well. Let's make do. If all such tiles are blocked by a monster, a humanoid, or sharp object that doesn't move, there is more than one tile it can move to. It uses tile-breaking rules. And then pathfinding is completely broken, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Thanks for next body. Well, I don't recommend breaking your microphone. That's not fun. Okay, I guess I can just go. Yeah, okay. Here's a place I can go. There's a citizen here. Do I just do this? Do I want to do that? I guess I wanted him to go to the green one. So this is citizen figuring out the game. I guess. Nope, he's gonna set his color to... How do I prevent this guy from setting his color to green? As far as I know, there's no way to make the path to green faster than any of the other paths. Is there? Am I supposed to... This is one heck of a broken wall puzzle. By the way, people who are fans of broken wall puzzles, here's one. I don't know how to do it, but it exists. Maybe I should just use this broken microphone voice for blockature. That sounds more like a computer than anything I could do with actual effects. Maybe. Okay, so is this really just 100%? These are all number 11. Okay. Oh, but of course. Maybe I need to... So this is 100% citizen path manipulation, which I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to enjoy. Yeah, I heard. I saw. It may be that some of that is connection, but if I record on Audacity and get a bad voice sound, that's a good sign that something is broken in the microphone. I'm seeing a physical sign that it might be. So how in the world do I prevent this guy from wanting to come here? It's not so much a tutorial as it is a good luck, kid kind of course. Feels like to me. So how do I keep this guy from doing what he's doing for that long? It's about as fast as I can open those. And now that I've opened that, how in the world do I keep him from just noodling his way over to this hot tile anyway? There's no way that that's ever going to be, do I want him to, what is going on here? I can't go there because of the tunnel, right? So how in the world do I keep him from going to this one, seeing how it's always going to be much closer than the other one? That doesn't make any sense. Ugh. So, here's the thing with some arrows. Let's not do this one. Okay. Yeah, like I didn't know it sounded like that until I tried hearing it for myself. Oh, I wonder if my audio driver's being weird or something. Could that be it? Troubleshoot sound problems? Uh-huh. Yeah. But hang on. I don't want to troubleshoot problems with playing audio. I want to troubleshoot problems with maybe this one? No. Okay, I'm trying to... I shouldn't do that in the middle of this. Whatever. What is the goal here? Do I just want to close that? Is that it? I know what you mean. Okay. So now he's on this track. I don't want him doing that. No, don't do that. Stop doing that. Go the other way. What are you doing? Stop being a jerk. Why won't you stop being a jerk? I'm right here. Why can't you pathfind around me? You idiot. Go that way. Go the way my sword's pointing right now. It's very simple. Quit standing around and go. I don't know how to do citizens, okay? Like, I understand the basics of, like, how to go kill a citizen or something, but I have no idea how to manipulate citizens into doing exactly what you want. And as far as I know, based on like that post about how citizen pathfinding works and stuff, as far as I know, it's not actually possible anyway. Like, it's not possible to completely reliably do it. What am I even trying to do in this part? And I guess I wanted to go step on a button. Yeah? Or, well, no, I can't step on that button, so in order to make this guy step on a button, my only option is to somehow build it so that the bridge is... Oh, hold on, maybe I can do this one because it involves very direct control of the pathway. No, I need more space to be able to move both of these at the same time. I need somewhere safe to stand, really. There's nowhere safe to stand, though. Maybe I have to... No. I have to wind up with these platforms both on the east side, but I don't see how I could possibly do that with this guy always breathing down my neck trying to step across the platforms. And with the platforms being so tall that I can't move them without him being in the way. Without them being in each other's way, I guess I should say. Like, if I had one more platform and there was 3 platforms here instead of 2, I could maybe make this work. But as it stands, there's only 2 platforms, and there's no way to go from one of them to the other than leaving open a pathway for that guy to go across. And unless I could somehow persuade him to take some other to like stand there for a while. Even then, I'm not sure this is going to work, but maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. If I solve this one room by doing this, I'm going to consider this hold good enough. I mean, I'm still going to look at the rest of the rooms in this level, but I'm not going to actually seriously try to do this hold overall. I think probably the best for my sanity that I do that. Okay, I think I solved a puzzle. So now I'm in his way. Now I'm in his way. How do I get out of his way if I'm standing over here? I don't know how to get out of your way, dude. How do I get out of your way? I don't know what I should do here. Maybe... No. How do I get out of his way? There's nowhere I can stand that won't be in his way. The only places I can stand are on the platform, and he needs all of the platform to walk on. Do I... Maybe I need to, like, pass by him a special way, like this. I can't move this platform north now. I can't move that platform north. There we go. Okay. That's all I had to do. And then I can finish the room myself without his help. 21 combo. That was totally all really hard work of mine that gave me a 21 combo. Okay. That was fairly clever and didn't involve actually understanding his pathfinding beyond he wants to walk on the platform. That one was okay. I wonder if this one is okay. This one involves, here's some roaches in the way and stuff. Do I need to... I'm supposed to jiggle the roaches around him so that they're behind him, aren't I? So I have to jiggle at least one roach out of his way per corner, probably. Yes, okay. One roach down. And now I need to deal with the other roach. The other roaches. So... He's... No? Okay, yeah, I got 2 roaches down. I think I need to go around to do this. So, yeah. Now I'm here in a good position to pull another roach out from under him. And there we go. Both the other one just decided to slip by. And now wow. Now I have to go back and do the other way. Okay, that's great. I thought I didn't look at what the buttons trigger at all, so I was just under the impression that I was done if I could get him to do just one time. So let's see. I need to block him off so I can pull these roaches over because they're going to be in his way in a minute. They're already in his way, but they're going to be even more in his way. Is that what I wanted? I guess that's good enough. We need to go pull things around this way. There we go. 1 roach is by. I liked that I had 2 roaches by before, but whatever. I think I can get 3 more by this way. Yeah, okay. Slipped another roach by him. This is also very straightforward because he only has 1 path to go down. It's just not necessarily very easy to make him do what I need him to do. In fact, I'm 1 roach shy because I probably missed a corner I needed to use. Okay, let's see. Go all the way back to when he was on his way to that first button. So, way back to here. This is about where I wanted to be. Okay, so he jumps past there. I need these roaches in his way as quickly as possible. Like that. Okay. So that hopefully I can make him move past a roach at every corner up until he's through passing by roaches. It feels like there's at least one corner's leeway here to where I don't have to use every corner, which is very nice. If I had to use every corner every time, it would be kind of maddening, like even more so than it is already. He really wants to make that diagonal move, doesn't he? Alright, one roach to go. And there better not be a third phase, seriously. Alright, there he goes. Now I can go kill the roaches, right? Thank you. Man. Oh, now what? You're really gonna be a jerk like that? Why, though? Couldn't you just wait half a second for me? Okay, hang on. Maybe I should block him off like so. Kill all the other roaches, and then pull him around and out of there. Okay, that was a little painful. Oh boy. This room is push him off the button. Good luck. Good luck pushing him off the button. This is where he wants to move, is on the button. Good luck. Good luck pushing him off the button. I refuse. No, I'm done with that. I don't want it anymore. Let's, yeah. I did 2 rooms. It's good enough for me. Let's see. We are in the D. We're through with C and into D. We're at the 4th letter of the alphabet and 1/4 of the way to 100. Oh man. So here stands Dungeon by Shindy. One day, Beethro was asked by Dan to clean up his dungeon. Beethro couldn't refuse because the reward for cleaning up his dungeon was 1,000,000 Greckles. However, things didn't go as expected. I would be surprised if things did go as expected. I'd be surprised. A dungeon is a place to store challenges. Every dungeon has its own challenges. These challenges come in many types. Challenges, challenges, challenges. Okay. Beethro, I can't let you out until you clean my dungeon. Oh, okay. I mean, you already offered me 1,000,000 Greckles. Why would I want to go out anyway? I mean, wait. If you really want me to clear your dungeon, why don't you let me go out to buy food sometimes? That would make sense to me. Thanks to Noma, Chaco, and Zorblon for testing my hold. Alright, so this is beginner. I should at least be able to clear 1 level of it, right? Oh, it's telling me how to hit orbs. Okay. Are we in that territory? We're also in this territory. Oh boy. Okay, that one, I just want to open that, right? So this just opens that. And then I need to reopen that. Simple. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're entertained at least. I just tend to be snarky about things sometimes. I don't know. I watched a lot of internet critics in the heyday of like AVGN and Spoony. Is Spoony even alive anymore? Oh well. Here are pressure plates. They are similar to orbs, but will trigger when you monsters or some other objects or characters step on them. They can only be used once. These can be used as many times as you like. These only trigger doors only something is on them. I think you meant to write when you wrote only. Seems like it. Okay. More accurately, they trigger every time that something steps onto or off of them, but are held down if there's something already on them. Whatever. It's a little complicated to describe. Anyway, here's a checkpoint. Here's your first roach. It's a dungeon roach, though. It's not a roach. It's not just a roach. It's a dungeon roach. More roaches! Gasp! I need to kill all of them. Maybe I can kill them one by one. However, I need to keep an eye on the others. Let's see if you can handle multiple roaches at once. Yes I can. Step here to see how to do back swiping. Guard knows how it's done. Is that really? It's a character guard. Isn't that weird? Huh. Oh, those must be character roaches, right? Because it looked for a second like I had a roach chasing a character. And that can't happen. Alright. Well, what's this say? Blue door. Blue door. This is what a blue door is. Next. What the? Lots of roaches. I must keep an eye on each of them. I don't have that many eyes. These are some simple hordes of roaches. Ah, this is some sweet music. I like this battle music too. I'm really fond of the more active battle tracks. I think this is the garden. This is one of the greenhouse ones, isn't it? Maybe it is. I mean, I don't remember hearing this in the original Kingdoms Dungeon, so it must be one of the newer styles associated with it. By the original, I mean the, I don't know, 2.0 or something. I've never played Architect's Edition. That's a shame. I don't lack emotion. I'm having a pretty good time, honestly. Just stabbing a few roaches. It's nice and relaxing after citizens happening. Force arrows won't let you go against the direction it points. More accurately, force arrows will let you go everywhere except the direction they point. I guess that's actually not any more accurate. It's just sort of, I don't know. Why did I do that? I think I thought I already gone to the broken walls can be broken by breaking the broken walls with your broken sword. Isn't there a game series called Broken Sword? It's like an adventure series or something. I've never played it. Okay, here's some more serious usage of force arrows. Look at me, I'm invincible. Not really. I'm just behind a force arrow. Okay. Next. Notice monsters also respect force arrows. Yeah, if I hadn't figured that out, I would not have solved that room before this one. Which I guess technically I could still leave the room if I hadn't. Roach queens run away when you produce them. When you run away from you and produce eggs in the 30th turn. Okay? So I don't know what I'm going to do about this microphone situation. Attack that Delver, roaches! Talking roach queen. You know, I've seen everything. What was I saying? I don't know what I'm going to do about this microphone situation. I guess I'll have to get on Newegg and look for a new one or something. I'm pretty sure this one was a present like 3 or 4 years ago or something. Whenever it was. There was a long period of time when I didn't really use it. And then I eventually got the idea to start streaming and such. It must have broken when I was... I don't know when it could have broken because it's only been in my filing cabinet since the week before last. So, like, did I manage to mishandle it just by taking it out? Like, was it already partially broken or something? I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know how it managed to break in the period of time in which it apparently broke. Because I didn't take it home with me or anything. It didn't get packed and unpacked since the last time I used it, so it should be working fine. Unless this is a manifestation of some damage that was done to it the last time I packed and unpacked it, which was when I was moving here. But, like, why? I don't know. Main point is, I don't really know. I guess I'll have to go looking for a microphone kind of like this on Newegg. This is a very nice microphone, as far as I know. I mean, brokenness notwithstanding. Broken wall, broken sword, broken microphone. Clear. Roach queens won't lay eggs and blah blah blah. Okay. Here's a maze just like the last one, except you're going this way, that way. You know, in the first level, I don't fault them for being explanatory about everything. I enjoyed Avos's dungeon. It had an interesting new element, though, which kind of kept my attention slightly more than tutorial speech. And it did a lot of that trying to teach things by, I'm pretty sure it did a decent amount of that trying to teach things by doing instead of saying, which is nice. Alright. What, you're not going to talk to me too? Well, bye, rude queen. Okay. It's 22nd place. Oh, hey, it's Roach Horde room. Here's your first Roach Horde room, kids. Guess what to do? Kill all the roaches. Kill all the roaches. So I wonder if there is a way to apply a voice filter that sounds like a broken microphone. Because it could have lots of uses for various purposes, maybe. I love this battle music. I know I already said that, but it's just such a cool soundtrack. I want to know why OC Remix isn't all over this soundtrack, honestly. There should be remixes of these songs all over the place. Like, there should be one with lyrics that, like, someone's rapping or something. I mean, come on, if Chrono Trigger can have 2 billion remixes of Zeal, why can't we have at least one Deadly Rooms of Death remix? Where was that blue door? Way up there? Okay. Yeah, anyone... I guess the intersection of the OC Remix community and the Deadly Rooms of Death community just hasn't ceased to be the empty set quite yet. Shortcut to exit. Okay. Oh, okay. That was not the blue door, that was a blue door. And here's a reminder of how to backswipe, by the way. This is so unfair. Enemies behind the blue door. It's not unfair, it exists. I don't know. I need you to spawn. That should do it. What do I need you to do? Oh, that'll do just fine. Okay. Actual puzzles. 20th place tie. Okay. What? The dungeon is deeper than I thought, said Beethro. Dungeons are very deep indeed, and this is a fact Beethro didn't know. So if he made 1,000,000 Greckles for doing this, and this was something like where he didn't know what was going on, then shouldn't he be too rich to need to clear any more dungeons ever? Or like, is 1,000,000 Greckles something like 1,000,000, I don't know. What's the most devalued currency right now? Like that? Like 1,000,000 yen, where it's really just like $1,000 and not actually a lot of dollars? Not actually that much money? Whatever. Anyway, Dan's Dungeon, fun, nice kind of tutorial thing. I'm through with it for now at least. Maybe I'll just ram my way through the rest of it later. I don't know. The Dancers, by Andy101. Dancing Monsters. We've seen dancing monsters before with dancing roaches. Tar babies aren't the only ones who can dance. Who said tar babies can dance? When did tar babies dance? The Longbow of the Miscellaneous, or the Gavoting Grounds? I guess I'll go see what Gavoting is, because I don't know what that is. There's a guard. Is that a real guard? That's a real guard. He's having a problem. Do I need to stand here? What do I need to do to make this guard stop? Do I need to... Oh, yeah, broken wall. Oh, there's a broken wall over here. Am I going to help? Well, he's doing something different. It doesn't seem to really have helped, though. Oh, there we go. I have no idea why that worked. But it worked, so off I go. Now I guess I need him to kill the snake for me, and then kindly die himself. Yep. Guard sword turning. So so much sense made. Here's, something. Something. Yep. Here's something. So does anyone know what gavanting is? Because I still don't know what that is. Maybe I needed to turn this sword south or something? No, nothing happened when I went in there. Maybe I need to go up this way? I mean, there only seem to be so many options for what I could possibly be expected to do in this room. Because, I mean, I gotta go through these trapdoor paths somehow, and I don't know. Okay. So, this is great. I don't know how to finish this room. Maybe I should just go do the other rooms. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, I can't figure that one out, so I'm just going to see what's on the list and logo of miscellaneous. It just seems weird to have one specific thing and then also the miscellaneous. Is he brained? He's brained. He doesn't know which way to go because he's brained, but he's not smart. Will this fix it? Will this fix it? What about this? This won't fix it. I have to kill both those snakes first. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to make it very far in this hold either. Is there some special thing I can do with this? Like, does that help? What about that? Maybe, hold on. Maybe I'm supposed to do this, but at the right time. No, vertical preference makes him just do that. And that's not helpful. Like, if I had a deep understanding of brain path maps, I guess I could make sense of this, but as it stands, I have absolutely no idea how to make this side do what I needed to do. He doesn't seem to want to do anything but pace. And there's no broken walls in this room for me to just sort of break and hope does something. I guess I could try leaving different combinations of black trap doors open, but it doesn't seem like that's working either. I can kill one snake in the eye with this decoy, but I don't know, I don't have any idea how to kill the other snake. Well, I solved one room and now I'm stuck. Let's just move on. Okay. Darkness of the Unknown by Red 13. Mithra was shipwrecked during a storm and arrived on an unknown island. Will he be able to find a way to escape? A brand new adventure awaits you. Okay. The shore. Suddenly, Mithra woke up on the shore of a little island. He caught a glimpse of the entrance to an underground cave. I guess I'll explore a bit this dungeon until I find a way to escape from here. Okay. Let's see. This is not a dungeon. This is an outdoors raining place with roaches. It looks like there's a raft over there. I didn't read that. Okay, hang on. I need to actually focus on the puzzle a little bit. Okay. It looks like there's a raft over there. Maybe when it'll stop raining, I'll be able to reach it. When it stops raining. Okay. More mites. More mites. More mites. More mites. More mites. More mites. More mites or mites. Where's the place I can stand to kill things? Okay, there's killable, there's sortable ground over on the south, over the north, where the green door is. So I guess I just need to get there. I can pull this guy there where he'll be out of my way. I can pull this guy out of my way a little bit. And then we have a problem with that. So I can't have him coming in at me from there. Maybe I can kill that guy at least, one down. So if I could get everyone else to be in positions like where he was, I could kill them, probably. Or I could do this, 2 down. It's just amazing how versatile the roach by itself is. It's always amazing when you see an architect do something you haven't seen done before, or at least some new take on something, just purely with roaches. Because I don't know that I've seen a room exactly like this one before, and all it uses really is roach movements. I mean, yeah, there's ormites, but like it's based on the roach. I don't know. Floor 1, downward. Bethro had a long delving experience, but he had never let his guard down. He knew that a single mistake could have cost him his life. Sorry, a yawn snuck up on me. Whoa, there are so many pits here. It's a good thing I don't fear heights. Really? You don't fear heights? What's with that gasping then? Okay. Big thanks to Lucky Luke, Gary Miller, Danrugu 3 adds, Nuntar and Larry Merck for testing the hole and providing comments. Special thanks to Nuntar for checking all the grammar issues. Well, no offense to anyone, but there are still some issues. Like subtlety. Subtlety is a bit of an issue. I'm going to guess we don't want anyone to step on these things. So how do I... Okay, that's how I do it for there. Then... Alright. I need him to not stand on the button. There we go. That. Yeah, Nuntar. Lots of things done by Nuntar. So many things. Okay. It's a nice little movement-based puzzle of movement and basing. Movement-based puzzle, very nice. Really nice movement-based puzzle. Anyway, that's not what I want to do, is it? I probably... I need to kill that guy, but I don't want to be seen. Maybe... I can make this work. Back swipe. Got a back swipe. Okay. So with that out of the way, what can I do now? I can go kill these two. A particularly nasty variant of this puzzle idea would be if you actually had one or two of them you had to leave alive at the end for some reason, like a very specific direction of an eye was needed for some late part of the puzzle after you finished going through the pathway. That might be interesting, but a little bit of trouble maybe. So how do I ever get to kill that guy? Yes, I know. My microphone is broken, I'm pretty sure. So this is the best we can do. As long as you can understand what I'm saying, I guess that'll have to do. Let's see. Can I... Yes, okay, that's what I needed to do with you. Now, what? Well, I can't cross into that column, so I need to do something back over here. Oh, I bet I have to pull this guy. vertical preference this guy all the way south, so I have to get here to do that, but he has to be dead too. Or does he? No, I think he does have to be dead, but how do I kill him if I can't get to him? Oh wait, I can vertical preference that guy out of existence as well. Simple. Okay, and then I can move it to this guy. How do I need to be pulling him diagonally, so I'll do that. Alright. Here come the last one. And that was a lovely eye maze. I like that one. You ever hear of a website called iMaze? Yeah, that's always nice when you know what you're doing right away. What is your username on the forums, Google? I don't know if I've actually seen you around before. Around here. I know people use different names and things. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I do detect a problem with this setup. Oh, okay. I just have to pick the right one. Sort of. Something like that. Now, did I need to leave that guy alive? That I don't know. Let's see. Maybe... That's great, no, but it doesn't really help. What's the idea of this stuff? Okay, cool. So, are you familiar with what alphabet stream is? I'm just trying out all the holes, basically. In alphabetical order, as the name implies. So I think I need to keep that guy alive and do something special with it. I don't know what. I'm supposed to somehow make all three doors here open, I guess. I have to stand here. Someone has to stand here, and then these have to be open to free that up. And then I have to reopen these doors somehow. Oh, no, I have to be... How do I do that? Okay, I have to hit this orb while there are things standing on all three of these buttons, so that when this orb closes those doors, they open them again. Yeah, I can see exactly why this is the hardest level, the hardest of the level, probably. So that's a good start. Okay, well, apparently that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Alright. I guess I just logicked it out. I don't know, I thought timing those roaches would be much harder than it actually was. Now, do I need this Wraithwing for something? Do I need this Wraithwing for something? I probably need him to block the way so that those eyes won't be able to move into the arrows. So I need to be pushing this guy right here, and then I need to kind of scissor him into place or something. Oh, come on, get in your place. Go. Thank you. Okay. Now, how do I finish this part? Oh, there we go. Okay, one down, one to go. So I didn't see anyone in putting the pieces together contest use this kind of idea with a Wraithwing. But then again, none of the pieces listed, I think, involve Wraithwings, so that's understandable, I guess. It's much more natural if you're supposed to put pieces together. None of them involve Wraithwings. Did one of them involve Wraithwings? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is use a Wraithwing to block a monster from moving somewhere, plus prevent an evil eye from getting trapped, blah blah blah. Maybe someone did use a Wraithwing. Maybe there is a Wraithwing piece, I don't remember. How do I do this? So, I don't know how exactly to need him to be pulled instead of pushed. Yeah, that must be it, something like that. Then I have to move very carefully and somehow keep him from sliding off of there. How do I keep him from sliding off? He's always going to go west before I can do anything. What in the world? How can I not let this Wraithwing die? Oh, well, that was simple. I just needed to stay in the right place. The path was kind of right there in front of me in some ways. Okay. So it's interesting that there appears to be a way to come back through the south here. Oh wait, actually, no, you can do this. What's in here? Not a secret room, but possibly a harder version of the room I just did. Maybe. Something like that. In this case, the goal is to not get double killed. Not get killed by two guys at once, it looks like. But first, I have to go through there. Alright, so do I need the Wraithwing's help for this part? My guess would be that I do. Maybe I have to push him out to the east there. Push him out to the south, I mean. You know what I mean? Probably. So if I go, keep him there, go all the way to the west, east, and west again. There. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. One Wraithwing is manageable. 2 Wraithwings is impossible. Any more than 2 Wraithwings, it better be in a Horde room or else I don't know what to do. If it's not a Horde room and there's more than 2 Wraithwings, I have no idea what to do. Okay. So here's another place where I just need the Wraithwing to stay in one spot. Well, he won't ever go east, so that won't work. How do I? Maybe I need to pull instead of push. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, alright, so whenever it doesn't work to pull, try pushing. Whenever it doesn't work to push, try pulling. Seems like a good general strategy tip to use. Okay, now let's see what's here. I see. Okay, was there any way to... Okay, I have to let that guy go because of the mirror, and he's gonna see me no matter what. Now, let's see. I want some other person besides me to stand on that button. And I need to keep this button pressed down, but also... Okay, this button needs to be raised only when I want to stand here and kill that roach last. So what I think I should do... I need to somehow get a guy to go there. So let's see. Push that to the south one. How do I even ever make an eye go in there anyway? They're always going to put vertical preference the way in. Unless I don't use an eye. I could use the mirror. Yeah, that'll work. This should work just fine. Kill that guy. Open the door. Oh dear. Okay, I didn't see that. That's a problem. How do I deal with that? When I say how do I really fast, it sounds like I'm saying how do I, the singer, not the singer, the band of What is Love. That's not what I'm trying to say. Okay, so how, I guess I have to put a mirror in that corner there or else this roach will not work. Yeah, but if I have a mirror in that corner, of course it can't be on the other one. I'm just doing a quick test here. Yeah, if the mirror is there, the roach won't bug me. The roach won't get stuck, I mean. So I have to put a guy in there. Probably what I need to do is not that. Is use the mirror to block the way so the guy will go where I need him to go a little bit. I'm better at doing this with rock golems because rock golems actually get stuck on corners. I don't really know how to do this with Evil Eyes. I don't even know if it's possible to do what I'm trying to do with Evil Eyes. Maybe I needed this somewhere else. Up here, maybe? If I put it up there, I can accomplish this. Whatever this is, I can accomplish it. Oh, wait, this is perfect. That's all I needed. Okay, good. Now, I need to move this carefully across here. Kill that guy, like that guy. Everybody dies, but me. Not me. Wait, what? I must have forgotten to kill something. Okay, hang on a second. When did I already have done the thing? Okay, I messed something up and I don't know what. I think I forgot to kill something I'm supposed to kill. Probably that sounds right. So hopefully I remember what I did consistently enough to figure out, okay, yeah, this is how this works. I swear I thought I killed that guy. And I thought I waited around, oh, that pressure plate. Okay. Duh, I put that there myself, so I should remember that it's there. Oh well. There. Now everybody dies but me. Okay. I feel silly for forgetting that. So let's see, there was a way to go north in that room before this one, so let's try that. At least I remembered the gist of how to do it after I had done it once. It's even worse when you don't have a good restore point to work with, though, I'll say. I'm going to take a wild guess that I want that queen to not be there, or something. What is all this mess? Oh, okay. I have limited spawns. This is a room where you have limited spawns and you're supposed to do something with the roaches. I don't know what exactly, but something. I'm stuck at this point. So the only thing I can think to do is try and place the queen in the middle of all four of those. But even just getting to the queen without her being stuck is trouble to figure out. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I don't want her to spawn then. Maybe I want her to spawn just before she would step on the arrow. Let's see. Like that. Yeah, she'll just slip off. That's no good. have 4 spawns, then I have to kill it by then. I have to get the Mimic Potion by after 4 spawns, before the 5th spawn. I don't understand how to get this queen out without... Maybe I just have to do this. I have to spend 2 spawns doing this, I guess. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, I think I have to spend 2 of the spawns just doing this. That should place her somewhere convenient-ish. Well, no, that's no good either, because I need to be able to push her south. So what exactly is my goal anyway? Maybe now I have enough time. No. I have to be able to push her south. There's no way to push her south if she's all the way in that north row. This room practically doesn't involve eyes at all, right after you said you like the eye theme. Oh well. So, I don't... How is this room harder than that one? Because I have no idea how to manage this one. And I can push her between that one and the other one. Well, no, but I need to push her east, really. I need to get her in here. That's the only way I could possibly hone down all 4 of these plates at once, is if the queen comes into here and stands on that, and then she will spawn an egg on every one of these buttons. So, like, somehow, I have to prevent her from getting stuck. Because there's no other way to put roaches on all 4 of those buttons that I can tell. And having her here is basically useless. I don't know, maybe there's some way to fly with roaches, but it seems like having so few spawns is explicitly a thing you do to not make roach flooding available. I mean, I've gotten her on those arrows before, but that's not very helpful either, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, let's see. So I can get her onto the northeast arrows just by doing this. Very simple. Maybe this will work. They do get stuck in there after all. I don't know, this doesn't feel like what the solution's supposed to be still, but I guess if it works, it works. Right at 4 spawns too. I don't know, maybe that's what it's supposed to be, and what I was looking for was a red herring. Because this is a lot easier than the alternative. Alright. So, I got the queen on the northeast arrow before. I just thought that was a failure state and quit right away before actually looking to see what happened if she was there. I think I said, did I say pressure plate instead of arrow? Oh well. Here's another room with a queen that you have to make do things. I don't know what you have to make her do, but something. She probably has to go here. Probably. There's no way out of this area, so that seems the most likely thing. Like, she has to go here and maybe spawn while doing so she can be pushed onto that ortho square and killed right away. Something like that. But first, you have to somehow get her out without letting her get trapped. So that's probably good enough as far as that goes. That won't be well. Maybe if I do this, it'll help. That button doesn't serve any other purpose, does it? Oh, okay. Okay. I always have trouble with this kind of thing. Well, if I better go one more that way, then I could do this. I don't know that I wanted her to do that, but I'm overthinking it. I could just have her move diagonally for a while, maybe. This feels like it's much slower than whatever the intended solution is, though. How do I kill her? I wonder. Is this what I wanted? Maybe I wanted her to actually spawn on the button. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay. Not so hard. I just overthought it a little bit. It's like I'm kind of perfectionistically want her to just go west, but I realize it's much easier to just have her go northwest, southwest, northwest, southwest, in alternating order. Let's see what's to the south here. This is probably going to be the last hole for today, so I'm just trying to do all I can with it. Okay, what's this all about? So I think I need to place this mirror somewhere that makes him step on the button. Maybe something like that. No. Okay. This. That doesn't help at all. This. Huh. Well, it seems like I probably do need to use the mirror for something. But the roach always seems to go farther away from the button instead of closer. So maybe I have to do something like this. Like this. No. Like this. We'll just go north again. No. That's not the solution. So, how in the world is it possible to get this roach to do anything that I want her to do? I want the roach on the button because the button closes this door. So, I need to open those doors, so this button has to be hit by something. If I step on this plate, then I'll close myself in. So obviously the roach has to be the one to hit it, to free those two, and he has to do it while I'm standing here. So that means this one mirror has to somehow be used to manipulate the roach's placement. And I don't know how to do that. Maybe I should free the roach and then try to change where he goes? Yep. That's all there was to it, okay. Not too hard, fairly satisfying. It's just a matter of not trying to go too far ahead. I guess, not going ahead of yourself or something. Okay, if I step off this place, then I will lose my... So what's this room about? So it looks like something has to go stand there. And it can't be the queen, because the queen is on a force arrow. And it can't be me, because I am stuck to this platform. Oh, it can be me, but there's a problem. There's roaches there. Oh, for one thing, how do I survive pushing the button? There's a few too many roaches to just do anything simple. Huh. How do I survive being surrounded? Do I need to take one of the roaches with me? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then how... I gotta go back before... Maybe I need more roaches. Give me more. More. Thank you. And it's just as good as if I only spawned once, though. Alright, maybe I made a few too many. Let's try it with 6. Like this. Wait. We can't have that. Okay. What am I doing here then? Oh wait, that'll work. Okay, I just needed to free them that time, and now I won't be surrounded if I let some roaches spawn again. Alright, one down. The other is probably very similar, but just exists for symmetry's sake. I would imagine. Since roaches' behavior is pretty symmetrical in general. So what did I do again? I think I did something like, I don't know, spawn twice, go up, not then, go up at the right timing. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm maybe not doing this quite the same way I did before. But on the other side of the button, in some sense. Oops, didn't want that. There we go. That was close. Now I just need her to spawn again. And a very unusual way of controlling things by having the queen spawn stuff. I'm really fond of that. It's a nice room. Okay, so that's the first level of this. I'm going to at least read the description of the next level, which I think was this way. Or was it that way? Okay. Move yours over this way. Didn't want to do that. Okay, let's see what's through this way. It's the way to the next room, to the next level. Okay, 28 deaths, 32 minutes, no secrets. Floor 2, the caves. As Beefro descended from the first floor, he noticed that everything became darker and darker, because that's totally unusual for going underground. I finally got away from all those pits. Let's see what I'll find here. It's pretty dark. It's slightly darker in terms of in-game lighting, I guess. Okay, it's a nightmare of morbas and rock golems and stuff. Okay, yeah. I was intending to finish it after the first level anyway, but it was a very nice first level. So let's see, today we skipped Cube of Memories because I've done that 100% before I even started doing this thing. So today we started with Curiosity, and I got stuck on this room, but otherwise lots of nice roach puzzles. We continued to Cycles, which is citizen movement. No thank you for the most part. Some ideas were good, but no thank you for the most part. Dan's Dungeon, which is a beginner hold, but not bad. 1,000,000 Greckles. And we went to the Dancers, which is very difficult for me to understand what's going on. So I only did one room and kind of tried the other two available at the time, but didn't really finish them. Finally, Darkness of the Unknown, which was a very nice hold so far. I liked it a lot. Very good work. It's just, some spelling and grammar errors like subtlety. Anyway, so this has been a Robot Alphabet stream. I guess we'll see. I'll see what I can do about getting a new mic or something. I don't know, I think I might have an old mic laying around that could work and not sound horrible. We'll see. But thank you for watching despite the difficulties. Hopefully I'll be able to do this again next week.